Oh, thank God for that. Jesus, I thought we was going to be here all night.
Third time
Sorry,
lucky.
guys. I've not used my iPad for quite a while, Claire. And it's been in my drawer upstairs, so I thought I might go on that, but it's all right.
Third time lucky. We got there. I'm sorry, guys.
Hi, Mouse Charger. Nice to
Hi,
see you.
everybody.
Hi, Claire, my beautiful.
I'm second because it still hasn't started on my phone.
Oh my.
All right, okay.
Now you're there. You're live now.
Can you hear
Okay.
us?
Yes, we can hear you.
Fab. Okay. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Bitcoin. Hi,
Do you want-
Tracy.
Do you want to say thank you to everyone for supporting us and start us off?
Oh, yeah. Again, thank you, guys. We so appreciate everything you're doing for us, especially our mods. It's there for us 100% all the time. Thank you, Claire, Mike, and Bitcoin. Is it Mouse Charger as well? Yeah.
Mouse Charger.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. And yeah, we're just absolutely enjoying what we're doing, and just hope we can do more of this. Yeah, and we absolutely enjoyed it last night. It was fantastic. We were absolutely buzzing when we come off last night.
We had
I
a
think
really good giggle.
I think we could have stayed on for another couple of hours actually, but yeah, but we was buzzing.
Well, we were sponsored, wasn't we, to do a 24-hour one for charity?
Yeah.
That would be funny.
And Rob, yeah, it was a fair game.
Fair game. Oh no, we're never going to live that one down.
Hi, Cass. Hi, Optical.
And the Mr. Higgett being a Sweeney Todd with his burgers.
It looked like the Beverly Hillbillies day out today, didn't it?
Did I write a big one then? Shut up.
I jacked it off already.
No,
Hi,
that's
Sarah.
Mrs.
Hi, Fiona.
That's Mrs. Minnie.
Oh.
Have you seen the size of her? Look at the size of Minnie. Come here. And she's trying to nick Missy, who's a Japanese Akita. She's trying to nick her chew. Look at the size of her.
Oh, you little cutie. To be fair, at least you both saw her get happening. Oh, do you mind? Do you know what? I'm not even had my tea yet. Oh my God, stop.
No. We don't want to be seeing that. No.
Is Pete missing him? I think he is actually, Rob. Do you know something? Pete's made my tea 3 nights in a row. I don't know what's going on. You know, when Higgins see him, I don't even see him. There's something not right, honestly. Yes.
He'll be wanting to get too frisky, him, I'm telling you.
I'd rather do that. I'll just do that.
He'll be wanting to get too frisky. Now his bum chum's away.
He's been dead nice. I don't know. I'm like, oh no. You know, Mike, you say Pete should sleep with one eye open. It's me that should be sleeping with one eye, 2 eyes open, never mind one.
I know.
The only thing I've got in my bed, in my bedroom, when I hear him getting up out of bed, is the baby gate. I hear that rattling. Hi, Cliff.
James and Tony were in Alcatraz. Did they escape?
Hi, Andy.
Looking from the sharks.
Hi, no swearing on our channel.
I know. Come on. Stop. Be nice. That's not funny. He's just swearing on our channel again.
Right, so story time. Have you got your pillow?
Yeah, I've got 2.
You got 2? Or is it that bad tonight?
I've got 4 to go right up here.
Have you?
Yeah. They were laughing at me today, Mike and Mary, because I had a face pack on. I put a charcoal face pack on my face today.
Right.
Tell Pete to pop on so I can time him out. You love timing people out, mate. What's going on with you?
I know he's one of them. He's one of them heavy-handed mods, isn't he?
Yeah, I just wanted to. You wanted to time me out the other night. How very rude.
I am, thank you, Sarah. I'm feeling a lot better. Someone told me how many wins for that lamp, the lamp behind you.
I'll tell you another now when Pete's not listening. And it's definitely not from the bingo.
No, definitely not. What are you doing? Has Missy got a chew? I've never
you
timed
tried to get
anyone
me
out yet.
timed out.
Right?
Who are we picking on tonight? We're picking on you, Rob. Come on.
Yeah.
Tell us about your juicy stories, what you've been up to.
You're just deflecting now from ours.
Rob says turn his hearing aid off.
Right. We should have really got a hat and rolled them down, shouldn't we? And pick them out one by one. I'll let you go. You go in first.
Hit the lights on. What? What do you mean?
Well, I'll tell you what, everybody, hit 1 if it's a story about Jackie, hit 2 if it's a story about Lindsay, hit 3 if it's about the arcade and customers. And then we'll know where to start.
Oh, Sweetie Todd Higgett.
And we'll leave it up to the mods to tell us which one has won.
Why is everybody going for Jackie? It's not
They're all
right.
going for you.
Go on, guys. What do you want to know?
Right, Claire. 1, 2, and 3 mouse charger.
Now to do with cookers. Anything, everything. Whoa, Brian.
Were you peed when you got with Pete?
Yeah, definitely.
Were you drunk?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
100%. Why did you ask me that? I'm not even on my tea. He's in that kitchen making my tea. And you just asked me that question.
You're getting asked. You're getting asked, nicking it.
Now he's turned the cooker off and everything. I won't get my chips. I've had my chips now. That's it. Jackie's experiences, I reckon. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Mouse charger. Oh, you wasn't on last night. I already told all my experiences.
No, you didn't.
Shut up, you. I was pissed when I said I do. The only thing I left out, you know how like when you get married and they say, "Will you obey this?" Blah 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 blah. No, I did. I said, leave it out. I'm not obeying nobody.
And rightly so.
Yeah.
So you don't think Pete is a silver fox? Oh, he thinks he's a walking George Clooney.
He is. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, don't say that. He's up so fit. Pete, just turn around a little bit of that cooker. Oh god, he's fit as. And my chips in yet? Go on, Jackie. Oh, do you know he's got the fittest ass going? He really has.
How do you mind?
And he's getting my chips and my gammon. Shut up.
Oh God.
More a badger than a fox.
Right, come on then, kick it off, Mum. They voted for you.
Yeah, that's right, Rob. I changed up here to listen to him moaning. Stop. Wait till I get my tea and then you can say what you want.
Pete said I can tickle his balls.
Is that right, Pete? Mike can tickle your balls.
Yeah.
Rob says Jackie needs to get to Specsavers.
Shh. This is getting a bit. Get back. Wait a minute. Rewind. Get back to Mike and Pete. Whoa. Wait a minute. Has he been tickling your balls? Has he been tickling your balls? Mike. You just said he's been tickling your balls again.
Lick it, lick it.
Oh, licking. Oh.
Oh,
The bingo ball.
Anything for a bit of Pete's meat.
and do you know what? Speaking of balls, do you remember that South Park pinball machine we used to have in the arcade, and it used to sing every 10 minutes, "Suck on my salty chocolate balls"?
Is what? Say that again.
Do you remember the South Park pinball machine that we used to have, and people used to play it all the time? It used to sing "Suck on my chocolate salty balls."
Yeah. Hi, Lorraine. Have you just joined us? Oh,
Hi,
you know, you need to be over 18 to be on this channel.
You need a pillow.
You need a pillow like this.
Need a pillow to hide behind. Question for Jackie, mouse charger mum.
Oh, okay. You remember the time Lindsay got caught in a nightclub at 14? Oh, do I? Yeah. Well, she was supposed to be in bed. Well, that's that same night.
Not true. It was a clone.
No, it wasn't a clone, Lindsay. It was you. You went out that back. You come down that roof up there. That's why we had to put bloody nails in the window so you couldn't get out.
It's still nailed shut to this day. That window is still nailed shut to this day. It used to open 3 ways. It doesn't open anyway.
And Pete went into the bar to have a drink. And next minute, you know, because it's like a long bar, next minute he looked down and there she was, stood at the end of the bar with a mate, ordering a vodka and Coke. Well, I won't tell you what he did. That's over to you, Lindsay, because I wasn't there that night to see it.
Well, I don't know if anybody remembers a nightclub called Jellies in Blackpool, and it had so many stairs. And I had knee-high boots on at the time, and let's just say them stairs and knee-high boots just did not go, but I gave it my all to get up them stairs before he did. But what I forgot was that my daddy was richer than me. I just spent my last money on a vodka and left it at the bar because I spotted my dad. And I ended up having to get a bus, but my dad got a taxi and he was waiting for me. And then you can use your imagination with that one. So, yeah.
Mike says it's no fun
And a very
being
sticky
legal.
carpet. Yeah, exactly.
That's rumours, sticky carpet, isn't it? Well, Jellies was the same as
It
well.
was the same in
wasn't it?
Jellies, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And the Palace, they were all manky back then.
Yeah, there was really.
Actually, I seen a video today and I've read a lot of the comments on it. And I'm going to bring it up now. I don't agree in the comments on it. I thought that the video itself was absolutely fantastic. I'm not going to name the YouTuber who put it out there, but it was a video on the old Jaggy Thistle, which we frequented quite a lot. And we had some brilliant nights in there. I wouldn't say it was rough. I wouldn't say it was kicking off all the time and everything. All the comments, it just gave it a really bad name. The Jaggy Thistle was there. It was there for years and it was a brilliant pub. What's your opinion on it, Mum, on the Jaggy Thistle?
Yeah, we had some really good nights in Jaggy Thistle. Because we knew quite a lot of the owners that had the Jaggy Thistle.
Yeah.
And it's like every bar. You know, it's like you can go into Mark Kelly's and, you know, the owners are okay and the bar staff's okay and that. It's just who goes in and who causes trouble, you know. But it's not fair to give that bar a bad name just because of that, you know.
No, it's not.
Because we honestly, truthfully, we did have some good nights in the Jaggy Thistle. We really
They're
did.
brilliant nights in the Jaggy Thistle. Absolutely fantastic nights.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, like the flying handbag. The flying handbag was absolutely brilliant as well. It was Scottish, but it wasn't. There was a lot of Blackpool locals that used the Jaggy Thistle as well.
It
But
was
I know
actually
that
the Jaggy
no, a
Thistle was
lot of
actually known as the Celtic bar.
the
I mean the Rangers bar,
the
sorry,
Rangers bar.
because the Crazy Scots was the Celtic bar. But
Every
fun
time they had,
enough,
yeah,
you Joe used to work in it.
yeah, my Joe used to work in it. That's why I know it's not a bad bar.
Yeah, Joe was the doorman there.
Joe's a doorman there for years.
Yeah.
But it used to be a Rangers bar, and every time they had the Orange Walk, it used to be full. It used to be full of Rangers. Full.
There's a question. How did Lindsay and Joe meet?
That's over to Lindsay.
I was pissed. No, I'm only joking. I'm trying to use your excuse.
Wait a minute, that's my excuse. Get your pillow now. Get your pillow.
Joe was a doorman at the Crazy Scots bar and was chasing me for ages, and I eventually gave in.
Oh, so you did what I did then?
Yeah, I eventually gave in. Yeah. Yeah, Joe was a doorman at the Crazy Scots bar, which is the other Scottish bar in the village. Yeah, obviously when you're down that village, you frequent the pubs a lot, like the Yardwick, the Jaggy Thistle, the Scots bar. And going back then, our main nights out with my friends was you hit the Crazy Scots bar, Jaggy Thistle, etc., and then you go on to town because they were our bars. You know, everybody used to meet up in them bars and have a brilliant time. And then obviously because they were only open till maybe 12, 1 o'clock, you would go into the town centre.
Is a
It's Joe
Celtic
Celtic.
supporter,
Joe
Fiona?
Celtic. Joe Celtic. But yeah, he worked at a Rangers bar, so you know we're not like they are up Scotland.
It was Joe, a doorman for Mother Care. Yeah, he bounces all over.
Yeah, we call it the village. It's always been called the village.
Oh, so you got chased as well, Andy? Andy got chased as well. What about you, Rob? What happened to you? Did you get chased?
My
We've
missus
always called
chased
it
me
the
and I
village.
gave in. She demanded marriage and then kids.
We call it the village now, don't we? When we say we'll go for a drink
We'll
down the
go to
village.
we'll go to the village. If we're going to say the New Philly, we'll say we're going to the village because it's just something we've always said.
Yeah.
That whole Foxhall area is known as the village to us locals.
You always get chased by who? Come on. The dogs, the cats.
Jackie, have you always been in catering then?
I've worked in
Hospitality more.
Yeah, I've worked in many places. I've actually worked in a lollipop factory as well, believe it or not. I've worked in Burton's Biscuits. I've done chambermaid and shut up, Rob. Rob, don't go there. Yeah, I've done quite a lot of different jobs.
I remember back in the day when I was heading home, I was caught short with the scoots, so I headed for the nearest pub for the toilet. I only realised it was the original. The original flying handbag was absolutely brilliant. It had the best sound system in the whole of Blackpool, probably better than Manchester at that time.
And it was a safe bar as well, because
It was brilliant.
I found a lot of the gay bars. It's the really, really good bars.
Apart from
one
one
I'll be
time.
saying. Yeah. Oh yeah, when I got checked. Well, I was on the dance floor, wasn't I?
We were both on the dance floor. We got sandwiched between two lesbians. We couldn't move. But the thing is, we don't mind dancing, you know, in a gay bar, and if lesbians come up, you know, that's not the issue. The fact that they chased us up the stairs, that was the problem. They wouldn't leave us
Yeah.
alone. I'll dance with you, but that's as far as it's going. I don't do none of that rug munching. I'm afraid not.
No, me the same. We don't swing that way.
Jackie, did you work in Happy Days in the 90s?
I think I did, didn't I?
Yeah, of course you did. I was at school in the 90s.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, in the yeah, I was manageress. Yeah, manageress. Yeah.
Yeah, you were manageress then. Yeah. Lindsay, do you feel you found your thing working in the bingo side of things now? Because when we watched, you came across amazing and so professional. That is so lovely.
That is
I
nice,
really,
yeah.
really love the bingo. I think the fact that when we took it over again as a family, and it was so outdated and run into the ground, and you know there wasn't a lot of promotions being put, you know, all over social media and things like that, and we've built all that up together as a family, and it's just been amazing to see it achieve its potential. So I think that's what gives you the, you know, the fire in your belly to keep on going.
I remember, Pete, were you in the change kiosk? Yeah, I've also worked in the change kiosk as well. Okay, so did you used to come into the arcade then, Kay?
It is great working as a family, isn't it, Mum?
Yeah.
The only downside is if we have any problems that, you know, and everybody else gets to leave it at work, whereas we don't. We bring it home, and it's discussed at home as well.
That is a downside to it because I've not also just got Lindsay and Peter working for us. I've also got Demi, Kieran, Connor working as well. So if anything happens in the cafe and then it comes back to the house and then the phone calls and you know, and it's quite difficult. But me as a nana for the kids, I want the kids to be working and earn their own money because it's their own independence as well, basically.
But sometimes they do take the mickey because you are nana.
Oh yeah, okay. The little girl who didn't eat and I gave her the soup. Oh my god, how's she doing?
Lindsay, this year, can you take a chill pill and leave Margaret at home, please? Do you realise how stressful it is working with Dad and Jack? I drew the short straw.
What, you too, Harry?
Who does the admin side of things? Mainly me and Dad.
Yeah, that's on the bingo.
Yeah, on the bingo, mainly me and Dad, and then you and Dad do the cafe admin, and then I think we all do a bit to do with the arcade.
Oh, I pay the bills.
we do bits really. Depends on who can be bothered. My dad will ring me up and go, sort this out. I'll email it over.
Oh, bless her. Give her a big hug for me, will you? Will you
She's
be coming back
still very
into the cafe again?
Oh. Lindsay should have a day cooking, give Jackie a day off. But she wouldn't want a day off. But I have done the griddle before in CJ's. Haven't I, Mum?
Yeah.
I can do everything in CJ's from a young age, really. And over at the ice cream. So that's one of the main things. Even Peter as well, and Connor and Kieran and also Demi. They more or less can throw the hand at anything. We can throw any of them anywhere in the arcade and they'll be fine.
I just
You can't get it with it.
Where as a family do you see yourselves in 5 years' time? Would you consider expanding?
Right round the waistline.
What did he say?
Round the waistline.
Round the waistline.
I don't know, because I think when you go too big, it's not the same.
We need more
Because
family members.
if we go too big,
We don't want to be
We-
one of them big companies.
no, we don't want to be a big, massive company where we don't spend time with you guys. I mean, a lot of my friends have got businesses, but they are not connected to their customers like we are, you know? And people say to me, why do you get so involved? Why do you get so attached? But that's just who I am, you know? It's like when I'm doing the cooking. Oh, thank you very much. I've got my dinner now, so I can say what I want now.
Oh, that was lovely.
But just following on from
Okay.
what you was just saying then, you're not just like that with the customers that come in. You're also like that with the staff that aren't family members. You know,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
we have staff that aren't family members and they've been in all of our homes for one reason or another. If we've had a meal or a
Just
get
say my
together
name, it was Megan.
or a boxing night or a party or anything like that, we've always invited the staff members that aren't family.
Yeah, and that's what I mean about, you know, like you can go bigger, but I'm just happy with what we've got. I mean, we will be extending the bingo. We have got a few. I want to build a separate coffee bar. That's one thing I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to bring the ice cream parlor away from that side and bring it more over to my side again. So these are the things that we've got in mind to do. But as far as to go any bigger, I don't think I will. I honestly don't.
It's manageable now.
We had the arcade bigger because we had the other sides, but like I say, we gave that other side back. So this is why we're just keeping what we've got now. Truthfully,
Rob's just said, "Will you upgrade the bingo caller?" Yeah, me. Pete and Jackie are still young enough, and rubbing off the work ethic is the best lesson in life. Sure is. Helen and Jackie, do you remember TV sitcom Only Fools and Horses? We love Only Fools and Horses.
oh yeah, we
Higgy-
got some.
Higgy
we
doesn't
got
know
some
anything
Only
about
Fools and
them.
Horses last night.
Yes, we got some Only Fools. You're giving away spoilers now. We're going to have the full
video
range.
anyway.
We're going to have the full range of Only Fools and Horses on the bingo this year, and it's a really good range. I said upgrade, not downgrade. Shut up, you.
Work hard, play hard. That's it. Yeah, definitely. It's like what I was just saying to you today, Claire, wasn't it? About we don't really have a life as you know. All my friends are having barbecues and stuff like that where we're working, you know. So this is why when the season finishes, we do like to have our holidays. But because we've got our babies now, 4 of them, we've not gone on holiday because of that. So, but yeah, like I say, we're down there 24/7. And as you can see, Pete's down there 24/7 because he's stuck on the bingo now. But he really enjoys it. Pete doesn't like to be in one place. He likes to wander around the promenade, go for walks with the dogs like he does in the breaks of the bingo and stuff. But since he's actually been on the bingo on his own without our other partner being there, he's absolutely enjoying it. He's loving it because he's loving you guys because it's a different clientele again than what it was a few years ago. Don't get me wrong, there's still so many of you still coming in that's frequented it when Alan was there as well. Don't get me wrong. And yeah, and yous are absolutely fantastic. But what I mean, it's a different clientele again. It's different because we're getting a lot of families. Whereas before we wasn't, and we're getting a lot of kids playing on the bingo, which is really good as well. Yeah, and you are enjoying that, Pete. Yeah. You're enjoying it on the bingo? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. We're
You
enjoying
can't
everything about the arcade, everything about the cafe, the bingo, and everything now. Anyway, I'm going to hand you over to Lindsay for a minute because I need to try and eat some of these chips before they go cold.
He can't count Fiona to give him the job of handing the tickets out. It'd be worse than Jack. But no, we'll have to see. But I am actually wanting to do a bit of calling this year.
Yeah, you said you were going to do.
Yeah. Tracy Norris, it's a lot better now. I see, all the feedback that we've had from the bingo, it's made it worthwhile. I mean, we was down there till some nights 2:00 in the morning, sorting out all that stock, sorting out all of the shelves, making sure. I mean, if you've seen the state of them now, I'm not even going into it. But
They're not too bad. They've been down there. They've sorted it. Come on.
I've not seen it, so I'll let them off. But I mean, just climbing them shelves and sorting them and organising them. People don't realise how much work that takes.
Okay.
We were getting a dig in a bit.
And people don't realise how much work that takes, and going through the stock. And then when you have huge deliveries, I know Dad's done videos on the deliveries, but it takes hours to go through the stock. So you're not just going out and you're not just going out and buying it. You're also taking in the deliveries, marking it all up, putting it all away, making sure everything's there and everybody knows where it is as well, so that they're able to just grab their hands on it. Has Jack tied his shoelaces yet? No, not yet. Not yet. Best bingo in Blackpool, Jackie Lindsay Pitt. Oh, thank you, Fiona.
Thank you, Fiona.
I'm trying to keep up with all the comments. The bingo is fantastic. We were in every day last October, and my fiance Ian from Fun Times of Good Times won 34 wins on the job. Oh, fantastic! I know exactly who you are now. Lindsay, last question above. Oh, what is it? Could be anything knowing you. Let's have a look. The main question is, Pete, when will the day come to hand over the keys and step down and let young Pete take over? Never. I don't think he would.
Oh, young Pete, yeah, of course they would.
I'm not on about Peter. I'm on about my dad handing the keys over. Them keys will be engraved with him.
No.
Have you not noticed that on your It's Not Your Boy Leroy channel, all you can hear is the keys jingling when he's walking with the dogs? He's always got keys on him. It's a telltale sign, is it, when you hear my dad's keys coming down the arcade? You know he's coming towards you. When we had the mermaid and we used to be stood at the mermaid, all you could hear was the keys bouncing from side to side on his trousers. So you knew he was coming.
That's like Labour materials.
Yeah, he is. He does run a jail. He tries to keep us all there 24/7.
That's what it is, yeah.
It's not the change in his pocket. He's like the Queen. He doesn't rattle. He only rattles keys. But yeah, no, that is a telltale sign. I mean, my dad actually betted me one night. Do you remember, Mum, and the Pump and Trunch? And he was like, no matter how drunk I get, you will never get these keys off me without me knowing. Because I said to him, how can you go out with all them arcade keys on you and feel comfortable having a drink, didn't I?
No.
And we actually tried to get them off him, didn't we, one night when he was stood at the bar and he was absolutely blotted, but he knew that we was at his trouser trying to take the keys off him. So you'll never get his keys off him. But that was a really good question. Come on then, Mum. What stories have you got? Look at you trying to deflect away from... You've been chosen first.
I'm eating my tea. Yeah, they're lovely. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
He's after something.
I know, definitely. I don't know what's going on.
I better get them dogs some blindfolds.
Mm.
And screwdrivers, that's one thing that you'll always find my dad having was a screwdriver in his pocket. He always had it. And every time with our Maisie, he goes like that and checks his pockets now, doesn't he? Because he's so used to it. But because we didn't have a lot of babies, because obviously there was a few years between Tyler and Maisie. So we had a few years off checking himself for screwdrivers. But now he's religiously going like that, checking himself for screwdrivers before he picks her up. Jackie wasn't going for his keys. No, she was going for his money. Any word what you were doing with the building upstairs, Jackie? You could get a toilet in.
We're talking about putting the toilets back in, actually. That's another thing that we're been deciding at the minute.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing about that is what I said to Pete. I'm just going to keep it for our customers only. Come in, play the bingo, the cafe, and that.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise, you get every Tom, Dick, and Harry coming in, and they just mess them up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But that's a funny story, actually, Mouse Charger. So basically, we've always had dogs in the family from being, we've always been a dog family. So the Hooch, the original Hooch, I actually brought home, and he was from my mum's brother's dog that gave birth. Tess, do you remember, Mum?
Yeah.
And I actually snuck the puppy home and hid it in the what would you call that? Extension. It was an extension that you had, wasn't it, on the old house?
Yeah.
I actually
Yeah.
hid it in the extension because I wasn't allowed a dog. And then obviously the two of them, because they're so soft, they fell in love with it. So that was the original Hooch. And then we had Butch after that. And then we had
a Doberman first.
the Doberman.
Hmm.
Yeah, we had Bruno first, the Doberman. And then we had the puppy Hooch. And then we had Butch. And then we had Hooch again.
Mm-hmm.
Hooch again, another Labrador. And then am I missing one?
No.
No, that's right, isn't it? Yeah, and then Hooch again. And then I had Socks, which is a Staffordshire Bull Terrier. And then Socks gave birth and Peter got Molly, his Staffordshire Bull Terrier. And then, because I gave it to him for his 21st birthday present. And then Socks, I moved to London. I moved to Leytonstone in London. And Socks went to one of my friends. And then I came back. I got Sasha was my first one, wasn't it? Rottweiler.
Mm-hmm.
I got Sasha. I had Sasha for 11 years. Sasha passed away. And then I had Bella. And when we got Bella, Mum had already chosen, was it Chanel or Coco? It was Chanel, wasn't it?
Chanel, yeah.
Chanel. So we was originally getting Chanel and Bella. And then what we realised was, because when we was on FaceTime to Mum, the breeder actually put the collar on the wrong dog. And then 2 days later, after we changed the collar on the right dog, Mum rang the breeder up at what time in the morning? 3 in the morning?
Yeah.
And said,
Great.
I feel sorry for that dog because she's not got a collar on her anymore and I need to have her.
I said she hasn't got a mummy.
She hasn't got a
think
tummy. She had a collar on her 1 minute and it's been taken off for the next. So that's how we ended up with Coco and Chanel and Bella. And then obviously you know the rest. So Bella has gave birth to oh no, we've got Kiki.
No, then we got
and
Kiki and Hoochie.
then we got Kiki and Hoochie and Milo, and then that's when Bella gave birth to Minnie, Chase, and Buddy. So there's so many. Wow. So that was a story and a half, wasn't it? But yeah, the original Hooch was actually what's the word I want? My uncle snuck it in my coat and told me to hide in the extension with it. I'll grass him up. It was him, it wasn't me.
He's in Spain at the minute.
So yeah, so we've had a variety of different dogs throughout the years. We really love dogs. I mean, the only one in the family that's got cats is Peter. Which when he got cats, I thought that was odd because he's always been a dog person.
I love cats.
But Peter's got
His
two
cats
cats.
are lovely. He lost his other cat, so it was not
Salt.
Salt, yeah.
You could write a book just about your animals. Yeah, we could. We could.
Oh, thank you, Andy. Thank you.
Shih Tzu cross with a Jack Russell. Oh
No.
no, I wouldn't have a Shih Tzu cross with a Jack Russell. Jack Russell's snappy.
My babies are lovely.
Love staffies, yeah. Well, Peter's got another staffy. Oh, I missed Peter's staffy as well. Peter's got a blue staffy now as well. Because obviously his old Molly, she passed away, and he got a blue staffy.
I
Called
got him
Molly.
from Newcastle, didn't I?
Yeah, got him from Newcastle. Lindsay, have you ever had exotic animals like lizards or snakes? I personally haven't, but my dad has had piranhas. And we've got we've in the family we've had koi carp and things like that. We've had cockatiels. We've had lovebirds. What else have we had?
A guinea pig.
Guinea pig, rabbits. Do you remember your lovebirds, Mum? They were dead cute.
Yeah, there was. Really nice.
But they argued like War of the Roses. When they used to swing on that chandelier, do you remember? We used to say that's the War of the Roses and swinging on the chandelier.
Come on, guys. There's not much hiding behind them pillars.
Trust Dad to want piranhas. Well, yeah. Yeah. Piranhas when I was a toddler. They didn't last long. Did they, Mum?
No.
And we've had, hamsters. Well, there's a story. Hamster. You have to ask Dad to tell you the hamster story.
You can tell that story, can't you?
Can my dad hear him? Can my dad hear me?
Yeah.
The hamster story.
He's just saying, don't remind him.
It was the most expensive hamster you've ever met in your life.
Yeah, it dug up all my kitchen at the back and everything.
You're making me out to be a right naughty child. You really are. I've stolen dogs and snuck them in. I've let my hamster out to wreck the house. I've been caught drinking in a nightclub and chased home. I've been handcuffed. Did he eat the hamster? I think he wanted to. It caused about 15 grand's worth of damage, and that's no word of a lie. And I mean, that was the second time I let it out.
Oh, Rod's asking what we would change about. If there's one thing we could change about Pete, Joe, and your dad, what would it be?
What would it be? I can't say on here. I'm not allowed. But I do know what I'd change, but I can't say it.
You have your own
Well,
seahorse.
I can say what I want now because I've had my tea.
Right, go on then, what would you change? What would you change? And that's just the stuff we know about Lindsay. Yeah, I know exactly. Naughty
Well,
girl.
well, you know, Rob, when I said he had a fit ass.
Seahorses. Do you know, I used to go to the Tower Aquarium and they had some beautiful seahorses in that Tower Aquarium.
I'd love to have some in the tank and see the males giving birth to the tiny, tiny little ones.
Bella
That'd be
giving birth
well.
was enough for me. I don't want to see anything else give birth. That was the shock of my life when she was giving birth.
Puppy shot my life. The phone call.
Yeah, I know. You got the phone call. I was screaming. I think the whole street heard me.
I
Them
didn't know who she
pregnancy
was
in my
talking about.
backside.
I didn't know who she was talking about when she said she's giving birth because she'd been to the vets and the vet said she wasn't pregnant. So I didn't know who it was she was talking about. I didn't know if it was Demi or Tegan or who it was. But
You're
she just
joking,
come on
aren't
the
you,
phone
Demi and
screaming.
Tegan?
No, but I'm just saying, you just come on the phone screaming, she's in labour. And I was like, ooh. Stop.
Yeah, but the timing of it, the day before the air show. How dare you, Bella? Are you even in this family? She clearly didn't get the memo.
You're not even allowed to get Chris until November, you know that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, everything that we book personally for a family has to be out of season. We're not allowed to book anything in season.
Here, Jackie.
You get
Tell them
handed
the story
you get
about
handed
why
a
you
rule
had to
book in the
remember the
delivery
number 9
suite.
food card from the bingo. 69 food card from the bingo.
Or from the cafe.
From the cafe, sorry, yes.
You get handed a rule book of how to survive on Blackpool Promenade in the delivery suite.
Yeah, because they paid me a £5 for it.
Yeah, go and tell everyone. You used to have the number 69 in your cafe.
Yeah, we used to have, you know, because we give out numbers for when people order the food. And we give out numbers and we take it back to the tables and stuff like that. So we had this number 69 as well as 59, 49, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so we took the food over and everything to this table and it was number 69. So when I went over to collect a number, the guy gave me a £5. And I looked at him and he said, that's for your 69. And I just made a joke of it and I just started laughing. I went, I don't like feet. And I just walked away and I was just so embarrassed. I was just so embarrassed that he gave me a £5. And then when I got back behind the cafe, it says, get rid of that number.
So Andy's just said, are you going to tell us the story about the old woman in the bingo? And Rob's just said, you must be the only family that has to plan getting pregnant so it doesn't clash with the season. Well, yeah, I'm November and Peter's February, so that just tells you everything.
So that just tells you everything. It was 2 jumps a year. That was it.
2 jumps a year.
One at the beginning and one at the end. That was it.
That's
That's what I'm saying. And it was 2 long jumps because it was, you know what I mean? It was a few months in between.
I've been very nice for you, Jackie, though, working an entire season carrying.
Honestly, you actually think we're kidding right now, but Madison, Peter's wife, Peter clearly didn't get the memo either. Either that he was too horny to wait, one of the two, I can't work it out. But she actually gave birth on the 1st of October and the 19th of October, and my dad nearly had a heart attack. You've never heard as many screams and arguments in your life at the fact that Madison was in the hospital giving birth during half term. Not once, but twice. I'm sure she did it on purpose.
We had to actually wait till the baby was born and then get back to the arcades. Honestly,
Yeah.
it was absolutely mad, and it was absolutely packed out. And me and Peter just could not be spared, but we did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was mad, absolutely mad.
You need to turn a memo from now on. Yeah, you're not kidding. You're not kidding. It drives the kids nuts actually because like we can't do anything from March onwards until November as a family. We can't plan anything. Pete would have been worried how much money he lost. He just can't cope. If we're out of the building and it's just him on his own, he goes into a fit of panic, doesn't he, Mum? The phones
Yeah.
are ringing and everything. Even if you've just nipped to the shop on Chapel Street, he can't cope. Or if my mum decides on, you know, if the cafe's open at 12 and mum decides that she's having her hair done or whatever, and she goes down probably about 1 o'clock, 1:30. My dad's on the phone. Where are you? Where your customers are asking for you? Where are you? And your mum.
Yeah.
It's constant all the time.
Get the dog at home.
It does. It's like it's not the same when you're not here.
Yeah, and that's the phone calls that I get as well.
It's
It's like,
bad out when you're not here. Honestly.
where are you? Where are you? Everyone's asking for you. Where are you?
Split.
See, Mike, it does miss me.
Jackie said, see, Mike, he does miss me. Yeah.
Yeah, this is joy.
You know, I can't cope when she's not at the bingo or the arcade. If she's late back already, big, where are you? Where are you?
Yeah, he does. Honestly, it's a nightmare for it.
Yeah, no,
He does
he
it all the
can't.
time.
Yeah, he can't cope. He can't cope when there's one of us missing.
Anyway, what about the old lady on the bingo? Which old lady? There's been that many.
You said about the old lady on the bingo last night.
Oh no, that was Maddie. Maddie
Good girl.
sent me a message about the old lady on the bingo. She's talking about Jean. She
Oh.
wanted to say that story last night, actually.
Right. Oh,
Yeah,
she's
it was
at work,
Maddie.
isn't she?
It was Maddie that sent me the message about it.
Right.
I'm glad that I found yous. Only discovered yous last year. You're always Jimmy. Oh, thank you, Fiona.
That's so lovely. Do you know some of the messages and letters and everything that we get and the cards? You know, I'm not really bothered about the presents. I'll be honest with you. And they're lovely to receive, but I love the words that people write to us. That people have took the time to write them nice words and support.
It is. It just brings tears to my eyes. It really does to think that that many people out there that is supporting us the way you are doing, guys. Absolutely fantastic.
It
And
is. It's overwhelming.
This is why we want you not just to be like customers or just friends. I mean, it's like Mike and Claire. They're like family to us. You know what I mean? We're absolutely doted on these guys. Absolutely. And we love them to bits. We love you. Do you know what I mean? But the same with you guys. We love you to bits as well. But obviously, because Claire and Mike don't live too far away from us, you know, we've been coming through a couple of times and stuff like that. You know, we've not been to Maryport yet, but there is time yet for us to get there.
Definitely.
But it's just the same with you guys. You're not just customers to us. You mean more than that to us, and that is the big difference. And this is what I like about you coming into our family life and listening to our family stories. Well, some of them.
Somebody, what's Rob put? Someone asked a question last night asking if you've had any trolls since starting YouTube. I have. I've had a few.
Yeah, I've had a few as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had one that's called me. What was it he called me?
Oh, we called you. What was it he called her, Claire?
A disabled freak, but
Freak,
lying
yeah.
one.
Yeah, I'm a disabled freak. What?
But she's lying about
But
it.
you're lying about it,
Because
being
I'm lying
disabled.
about it. So, you know, I did say like a few months ago when we first started the channel that I will do a stoma
I can't
journey.
get any clothes like that.
Just for somebody who's out there and is maybe thinking about whether going down the route of the stoma or has just had the op and they feel alone, because with having a stoma at the very beginning, it is so hard to adjust. And sometimes you just need to hear somebody say everything's going to be okay. It's really bad at this time, but everything's going to be okay. So I am going to do that video.
Oh, don't talk shit.
Do what video?
Hmm?
What video?
We were talking about the stoma journey. We said we were going to do. We said we were going to do that for some of the viewers.
Somebody wrote on Lindsay's as well when she was in hospital, and she was saying about going to be doing that journey, and they turned around and says, "Oh, that she was just an attention seeker."
Yeah, well, there's a lot of things. Me personally, that at the end of the day, she has got a stoma, and I'm going to sound like Kate Hopkins here now, because this is what she's, this is the way she puts it across, but only she puts it across more thingy than what I'm putting it across, obviously, because we're on the channel. But at the end of the day, she has got a stoma. She has gone through a lot in her life, and for somebody to turn around and say that she's faking it or she's lying about her disability, well, I'm just going to tell you now that you are a sad individual person. And if I wasn't on this channel like we are now, I'd be calling you more than that, and I'm sorry to say. And my daughter doesn't have to make a video to prove to anybody that she's got a stoma at the side of her. Honestly, truthfully.
Mm-hmm.
And and anybody that disbelieves it, then they've just got a sad life. Because let me tell you, there's a lot of sad people out there.
Mm-hmm.
And personally, I don't give two flying shits about them people. You understand? And it's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. It's true. And it's not fair why people should judge people like that. And it's all wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not bad people. We've not done anything wrong. I mean, don't get me wrong. We're not. I wouldn't turn around and say we're innocent. Nobody's innocent in this life. You know what I mean? We've all done things. We've all done things we regret.
Yeah.
Going back years ago and stuff like that. But you learn from them, and that's
Yeah.
it.
And you can laugh about it.
And you can laugh about it, of course, But for somebody to turn around and say that because you're just trying to make a bit of a fun thing for yourselves and everybody else, yeah,
Bit of awareness, yeah.
yeah. And I just think they're sad. I really think
Yeah.
they're sad.
Anyway,
Well,
we're not
my
going to
mum
focus
always
on that
said,
negative
"You can't
crap.
do anything
We've
you don't
got
do anything at all."
a
Is that the
nice.
house charger? Yeah, people are stronger in yeah, definitely. And this is why we've got you guys, and this is why we've got our mods at the side of us as well, because as soon as anybody like that comes on our channel, or the Crap Boys, or it's your boy Leroy, or Chris's channel, they stop straight away, and that is a really good thing. That is the best thing ever,
Mouse Chargers put, I'm more than likely coming to Happy Days, but since the YouTube, it's different. And the first time I said hi to Lindsay, she gave me a lovely welcome hug. I hug everyone. So do you, Mum.
Yeah, we're huggers.
We're the
We're not tree
huggers.
huggers, Rob. We're huggers.
We're the huggers.
Huggers. Hug. Kisses
But
and
yeah,
hugs
we
all day
do.
long.
We want people to feel welcome. We want people to feel welcome all the time.
Yes, it was Mouse Charger.
Thank you, Karen. Yeah, Rob, you're the biggest troll, but we know it's all in jest with you. We have a laugh and a giggle with you, but we know 100% that you're there straight away when there's any nastiness. We know that straight away.
And this is what we love about you guys as well, because we're all down to earth here. There's nobody on this channel or anywhere is better than anybody,
No.
I might have a business, but I'm not better than you guys. There's no way. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not what a person's got, it's what a person's got in here. Not what
Yeah.
a person's got there, it's what they've got in here. And I'm sorry
Yeah.
to say, you can have that, but if you've not got that, then it's it's nothing. Honestly.
Yeah. But I think a lot of
Yeah.
people are under the misconception that we aren't this way, you know, because of the businesses and everything like that. But people don't see the overheads with them businesses. We do,
Oh.
you know, and people are under the misconception, like all the way through school, people are under the misconception because of what we had, you know, and I think people are shocked at how down to earth we actually are, and how we will go out of our way for people, and we will, you know, make people feel welcome in our businesses, outside our businesses, you know. I think I got a comment on the Happy Days page. I got a lot of comments on the Happy Days page when one of our customers passed away and me and Chris attended the funeral. You know, other businesses don't do that, but we don't see our customers as customers. You know, you're not faces. We try and put names, and we know your families and your grandkids, and, you know, and that's the whole aim of it. And if we stop doing that, then I think the arcade just would disappear. It is, we are what makes that business the way that we are as a family. Even Peter, yes, we know he goes on with his conspiracy theories and everything like that, but everybody loves him because he speaks to them, he makes time for them, especially families with autistic kids. Peter is there 1000% with them, making them feel welcome and helping them with anything that they need to be helped with, making them feel comfortable when the children are stimming and things like that. Peter recognises all them signs and he's there straight away with it. You know, even you, Mum, with having an autistic grandchild, you've picked up on the signs as well, and you've seen it in customers that have been sat down struggling. You know, we're known as the baby snatchers. I'll pinch people's babies on the bingo and wheel them up and down so that the parents can play. You'll go over and feed the baby whilst the parents are eating the food. This is the sort of things that we do.
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I always do it.
Yeah.
You know, when there's a family sat there trying to have a meal that I've just cooked or something like that, I just say to them, "Do you want me to walk the baby?" And they say, "Yeah." You know, because they must feel comfortable in me to let me to do that as well. You know, and it's sometimes it's not customers that's been in before; it's just customers that's only just come in that day. You know, but they must feel comfortable for me to actually take the baby and walk the baby up and down while they're having something to eat, which again, that makes me feel good because they trust me as a person, you know.
Yeah.
Because how many people would you let take your baby? Do you know what I'm saying? You just wouldn't, would you?
Karen Bennett, yes, I will vouch for what you are saying there, Lindsay. He was brilliant and so understanding with my 3-year-old autistic granddaughter. See, that's amazing. And this is the feedback that we're getting, you know. And you can go to Coral Island. Yeah, it's a much bigger arcade. It's got better machines and everything like that. But you're just a number.
Fiona said, "Did you like the snow?" Hey.
No.
No, we hated it.
Right, so what stories are we going to tell?
No, rang with a bit of snow. I just didn't get any.
What, the snow?
Yeah, it snowed all around us, but it rained here. We got sod all, just rain.
Glasgow never got the snow because my cousin came on and she said, "We've got no snow up here." They've lied to us.
Was it Brindle?
Did anyone in Scotland get the snow?
Claire, was it Rudolph?
No.
Andy wants to know if we're getting any naughty stories.
You just said it rained here. Oh, come on.
Oh.
Yeah, they're my pacifiers, mouth charger. We call them pacifiers so that the parents and the nanas and that can still play bingo, and I always go around with the lollipops.
Oh, what's that? I hate Coral Island. I only go in there to use the toilet. I will not go in there to eat in there. Oh, yeah, Karen, you're coming to us. Yeah, but we will be doing something about the toilets this year, definitely. Like I said, but it'll only be for customers only, not for every Tom, Dick and Harry coming in.
Coral Island is overrated. There's a lot of places on the promenade that are overrated. It's like you speak to other business owners on the promenade, they don't know the customers, they don't know anybody. Because they're just faceless people. That's the way a lot of people are treated in Blackpool. But even with the going back to the hotels and the guest houses that we've had within the family, we've always had returning customers. It's always happened, hasn't it?
Yeah.
We've always had returning customers for years and years and years. I remember we used to have returning customers in the guest house, and it was the MenCap. My nana used to have MenCap visiting all the time. You know, the disability group for handicapped.
Yeah, he's got one now, Fiona, a beer. That's when he's got a beer.
What other businesses do you run?
No.
None, just Happy Days and everything that's in all the areas. So we've got 3 different areas. We've got CJ's Cafe, which Mum runs, CJ's Bingo, and we've got the amusement arcade itself.
I'm still not allowed alcohol.
Spent time in the Purple Amusements yesterday. They have a VR. Would you consider purchasing one in the next few years? That's Peter and Dad's department. Ask me Dad.
Peter's department, he's not here.
What did he say?
He says that's Peter's department. He's not here to answer that one.
Yeah, Peter's department. He deals with all the top ones.
Yeah, but that Purple Arcade, that's that new one, isn't it? Is that the new one, Peter?
Is that the one on the promenade? That's the show. That's the showroom, isn't it? That's Harry Levi's showroom.
Harry Levi's, yeah, that's the new one. That's the new one. Yeah, that's a big company again. See, this is what I mean. When you talk about big companies, it's different, isn't it? You know.
You won't be talking to them online.
No, you wouldn't be getting what you're getting with us or going into their place. I mean, I don't know. They might have been okay with you and stuff like that. I don't know. I can't. Yeah.
But that's the thing. We can't comment on other businesses. We can only say what people have told us. The feedback that we've had of people.
Yeah, I remember Karen. Yeah, the kids, they always came into ours, even if they had breakfast in the hotel. But, you know, it's like going into a 5-star hotel, and don't get me wrong, and I'm not being a snob or anything, but we have done it. And many of you guys have probably done the same. But, you know, it's like I was talking to Claire about that today, wasn't it, Claire? And, you know, do you get that same hospitality is what you do in a 3-star or, you know, which you don't. Of course I remember you, Mike.
If I were to request anything, it would be a gem pusher or candy pusher. Speak to Peter. Yours is unique because of the family amusements, cafe, etc. Yeah, it's because it's all family run. A lot of people want to support family businesses and not the fat cats. Oh, thank you, Linda.
Well, it's like we used to have our pushers actually on 10p beds, and we used to have all the best gear on there. And again, you get them coming in banging the pushers, you get them coming in robbing them, you know. So this is why we reverted back to the 2p pushers again.
Hey?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We'll keep forgetting back in here.
Right, what stories are we telling, Mum?
Look at my last person.
I've got my cushion ready.
Where is it? Did you put it on yet?
Yeah. He thought Mike was ready to kill.
He thought what?
No, I remember I was going to call Rent-A-Kill.
Oh, Rent-A-Kill, yeah.
Thanks. Yes.
Right. Come on, Mum, you've got to tell a story. They voted for you first.
Oh, okay, guys. What do you want to know?
It's still back.
Tell you what I want to know. I want to know why half my bingo stock's on the bloody headboard behind you.
And the cranes.
Oh, on your headboard. I'm looking to see. I was like, what my headboard? She's in the lounge.
Come on, look, every one of them's been nicked from the arcade.
Oh, fantastic, Karen. Yeah.
You know what it's called? It's called sneaky promotion. Look what you can get.
I have got half your stock though, Jackie.
I've got Winnie the Pooh, I've got a Squishmallow, I've got Tigger, Dumbo, and I got that off a customer, that teddy bear.
We used to have a pool table in Happy Days.
Yeah, we used to.
We used to have two pool tables in Happy Days. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why did we get rid of them?
They
Again,
break the
I think it was,
queues.
We was getting the wrong ones, haven't we?
Yeah, we were getting the wrong. I think that's when we had the over 18s as well, wasn't it?
It's a local.
It sure is. It sure is, Rob. It's called quality control, Dad.
Perks of the job.
That's why we don't do vibrators.
What did you say?
Oh, he said that's why we don't do vibrators.
Pillow.
What's he trying to say?
I don't know. That's why there's never any batteries.
Mass Charger says, why don't you go to Phil Hawk and get a bowling alley? Well,
Nearly did.
we nearly did. We nearly did it in the bake alley downstairs, actually.
What's he laughing at?
Pete said that's why he doesn't do vibrators on the bingo.
Oh, likes to bang on about the batteries though.
You get them rechargeable ones anyway, Claire.
Lenny the leopard.
Right,
Yeah,
Mum,
let's
what story are you telling?
It should be
Oh.
a mistake.
Pete should be on the stage, yeah.
He's heavy, you know.
Oh, you big teddy.
Yeah, Lenny the leopard.
Oh, Lenny the leopard.
I have to carry that twatting thing.
Yeah, I normally carry it, but I couldn't, so Mike had to.
Yeah, you should be on the stage, Pete. What would you like to be if you was on the stage? A drag queen? What would you like to be?
Drag queen.
No, I'm just saying if you were on stage.
Stuck with Higgy.
No, I'm just saying what would you like to be if you were on the stage?
Honest stand-up comedian.
Yeah, he missed his calling.
Clown.
Stand up and say it as it is.
Andy
Yeah.
says Chubby Brown. Yeah, he's a bit on the chubby side, but I wouldn't say about the comedian side. Would you add a snooker table in Happy Days? Would you add a snooker table in Happy Days? You got more balls to play with then.
You get too many people fighting over snooker tables.
That's what I mean. That's the only thing. You know, if something happens in the arcades, they'll just lift the queues and start
Using them as
wafting
weapons.
them, you know. Chris would be a clown.
See, we've had all different machines, and we've had the dance challenge machines where there's two sides to it, and it attracted all the locals, and we had non-stop problems with all the teenagers. And then we've had the punching bag machine that Higgett's got. We had one of them, and that just attracted all the drunks.
Mm-hmm.
That just attracted all the drunks because obviously it was right on the front of the promenade, so we had so many problems. There was smashing the glass on it, and you know them sort of machines, the damage that goes with them, it's just not worth our time.
Yes, you come to the
Wally should be on the TV. Then at least we could turn him off when we have had enough of him.
Do you hear that? If he was on the TV, we could turn you off. Yeah, Higgett as well.
No, that's what it was.
Well-
Higgett, not Dad.
Oh, it's
Wally.
Higgett, not you, Pete.
Pete had the kettles in the arcade because no one brings you one.
Uchi, come on. There's my babies. Hold on. There's my babies. Look.
Did anyone read Tim's comment?
No.
Can you tell us the story about how you dressed Pete up, spank his ass, and call him Charlie, please?
That's a new one to me, that one.
Yeah, the Shirley, I don't get the Shirley.
Does
Yeah.
he know something that I don't? Well, you know, have you been talking to Chris and Pete together, Tim? 'Cause I don't know about that one.
Well, I'd love to see a pinball back as well if I could get one.
At a bar. Oh God, no. My dad would never be out of it.
A donkey derby. Yeah, again, we were thinking about that instead of having the bingo, to tell you the truth.
Oh, no, you can't get rid of the bingo.
I know.
Do you know my,
Oh,
my
thank you,
do you know
Karen.
actually one of my favourite machines that we've ever had in the arcade was the Grand National.
Yeah.
Do you remember we used to have to bet on the colours of the horse that was going to win?
Yeah,
And I used
yeah.
to, this sounds really sad, but when I was a little girl, my dad used to go into the machine and tell us which horse was going to win. And it always used to win and used to jump up and down. And I used to go absolutely crazy because my horse won. But I was cheating, but I didn't know at that time I was cheating. I was only little.
Somewhere still got one of them, and I can't think where.
What? When I was little donkey derby,
Mm-hmm.
10p or 2p or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're great then. Oh, the kids loved them, didn't they? Come here, Kiki, come here.
It is, we've got some absolutely fantastic memories of growing up in the arcade. We've also got some sad memories as well. Speaking on a personal level, because it was really, really tough because obviously mum and dad was always in the business, and we missed out on a lot of family time. So there's a lot of sad memories, but there's also a lot of good memories. It was always exciting being able to go down to the arcade. We were spoiled. We was very spoiled. As soon as we walked in the arcade, we had money to spend on the machines. We had 2p, free credits on all the machines. And back then, when we was younger, it was all the actual arcade games, 10p a play arcade games. So you could spend hours down at the arcade playing Space Raiders and Pac-Man and Street Fighter, and we had all them old arcade games.
Makes you young things on
All turned out good people. Oh, thank you, Anthony.
Live though, so it'll get copyrighted.
Yeah, but I've got Tourette's. It's not my fault.
Yeah, but it is.
Put baby photos of Lindsay around the arcade.
Why have you got to rest?
You're not with fucking Claire.
Yeah, the old machines were the best. It really was.
Wait a minute, I've just joined again.
No, we're not thinking of getting rid of the bingo. Don't worry. Ryan's just joined. Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. No. They're just talking about Donkey Derby. And we're just saying that we were going to put one in before the bingo.
Yeah, I'm in trouble.
How did Pete and Jackie not manage to get their kids into gambling? You both done something right. Yeah, because there's a lot of kids, especially around my age when we were younger. All the local kids did was go in the amusement arcades and play the machines. That's all they ever did because there was nothing else to do. I prefer bingo. I like bingo. I like the Mecca. But then again, the over 18 area Well, you still like the over 18 area.
Hi, Kevin.
Do you remember I won a 500? Listen to this, guys. I won a £500 jackpot in the over 18 area, and I wasn't allowed it. I wasn't allowed to be paid it. And do you remember me and Peter? Me and Peter won the what was it we won? Was it the Xbox or something? Do you remember we won the Xbox on the stacker?
And the stacker, yeah.
On the skill machine, me and Peter just we were playing this skill machine because we were bored, and we ended up winning the Xbox that used to be in it because we used to have so many different things in the stacker, and we won the Xbox, and we was in the office kicking off because we weren't allowed the Xbox. We weren't allowed it. He's really cruel. He's really cruel like that as well. I'll tell you another story from when we were kids. So me and Peter have been really naughty. I can't remember what we did. Anyway, we've been really naughty. So my dad thought he'd teach us a lesson, and it was Christmas Eve. And he ended up putting us to bed. And when we went downstairs in the morning, we had no presents. There was nothing there. The whole room was empty where the Christmas tree was. And we was like sobbing and going, well, where's Santa? Santa's not been. And Peter had a bit of a lisp, didn't he, at the time?
Mm.
He had a bit of a speech impediment, didn't he, at the time? And he couldn't really speak a lot. So I was doing more of the talking. And anyway, we had an open attic area and we got took up there and all our presents was up there. But how cruel. He was really cruel. Sounds like Higgit. Yeah, that's why the best buds.
What is that? They're ours from, yeah.
Do you remember that time I brought my arm home and he wouldn't take me to hospital?
Oh, you're really getting slated. He's really getting slated now.
I fell off my bike and my dad didn't believe me. He says, oh, it's all right. It's just sprained. It'll be fine. Everything will be great. Anyway, he had some friends up from London and Peter was only little at the time, wasn't he? And he put Peter in the same bed as me. Peter rolled over onto it, and the next day I couldn't move my arm. It was so painful. And he's like, I'm not taking you to bloody hospital. Sit up there for 9-12 hours. Because back then, I don't know if anybody remembers that A&E. You were sat there for hours. I used to take a pillow and a duvet, didn't I, Mum?
Yeah.
And honestly, we used to sit there for like 9-10 hours before you was even seen. And he wouldn't take me to hospital. Anyway, when he eventually got me to hospital, guys, it was broken in so many places. I had to have surgery for it to be reset.
You're
And
going to have no
then-
subscribers tonight.
And then when we was going to get the plaster cut off, we were sat in the waiting room and he was winding me up and making me upset because he said there was a big sore coming out and they were going to saw my arm off. So I was really, really scared, as you can imagine. And when I got into the room, there was a big sore. And he couldn't believe it. And he said, I was only joking. Yeah, I didn't know there was a big sore.
Hey, Mike wants to know who you want to kill.
Me in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to kill what?
Yeah.
No, the question I give you yesterday, Jackie.
Yeah, who would he kill just because he wants to know his safe?
Yeah, he only wants to know if he's safe, that's all. I think it's Claire that's going to kill him in a minute.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
I want Brandy.
Yeah, he's a bad boy. What's he looking at?
Good night, Master. Thank you for
Right,
watching.
right,
join
I'm gonna pick a story for you.
No, you don't have to pick a story for me. It's fine. We're just all talking together, aren't we, Claire?
We are, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. We're all talking together. It's fine. Carry on.
But I think you should tell the story about Bruno.
I'm getting bored now. I'm going to put a brandy on.
About who?
About Bruno.
Bruno who?
I think you should tell the story about Bruno and the insurance man.
Oh no, I need to do the actions and everything with that one.
Yeah, well, tell the story about Bruno. Tell the story about Bruno and the insurance man, Mum.
Yeah, that's true.
Tell Rob it's because Mike keeps using naughty words.
Rob, it's because Mike keeps using naughty words on my portal. That's what it is. And on this channel. How did Pete meet Chris?
Cape
How
Crawling
did
on Dale Street.
Yeah. How did you actually meet Chris?
I was just being nosy and stuff the arcade over. Then I felt sorry for the fucking idiot.
No, you never straight up. I mean, no, he's sorry, baby. No, the truth. How did you actually meet Chris?
I just told you. I went over, introduced myself to the woman.
Cape Crawling on Dale Street.
He had about 50, he had about 15 machines in the arcade, and 13 of them were switched off.
Can you imagine if they met on Cookson Street?
That Cookson Street's not to be mentioned.
Right, Andy says the Bruno story sounds funny. It is funny. It's very funny.
Bruno, why you tried to shag the insurance man?
Oh, he's just spoiled it.
I know.
It was funny though.
We had
The insurance man left quite quickly.
a Doberman, yeah. He was called Bruno. Anyway, this insurance guy knocked on the door.
Ryan.
And he came in and he just sat on the couch. And the next minute, the Doberman jumped up behind him. Now, the insurance guy's trying to sell us insurance, and the dog's like this at the back of him, like this. And he's such a strong dog, there was no way I couldn't get him off him. I just let him stay there until he was finished. But I didn't get my insurance.
So basically, the Doberman sexually assaulted the insurance man.
They can't hear you, Pete. They're saying they can't hear you.
Oh no, I hate it was dogs trying to shag you. Like, yeah, but literally the Doberman was wrapped around his body.
Yeah,
Wrapped
blanked
around
and everything. Honestly, Claire, it was just tight right onto him like that. And there's no way you could get him off him, honestly. And all the time he's going like this to him, and the insurance guy's face was like, oh. Do you remember, Pete?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Was that before or after he had his balls done?
That was before.
Yeah, because you got his balls done to calm him down. It made him worse.
I didn't calm him down, honestly. That
Tell-
dog,
Tell them what you had to do to get out of the house.
I had to throw something out the back so as I could get to the front door, but it was too clever. So by the time I got to the front door, it was there, dragging me back by my ankles. Honestly, it never attacked me or anything like that. But but yeah, I just hated you leaving it. Honestly, it really did. And I love blondes, absolutely love blondes and redheads. My brother came up one night and he had him bent over in the hallway, and I couldn't get him off him. And do you remember what was he called? He used to work down the beer cellar. Was it Billy? Big Billy with the red hair. What was he called, Pete? He came up to get something from you from at the house, and he had him in the hallway as well, bent over. But he was such a strong dog, you couldn't get him off whoever he got on. You had to just leave him till he finished, and then that was it.
Do you remember that happened to me when we was looking after Kieran's dad's friend's house? It was a bulldog that had me pinned and I couldn't move.
Yeah.
Oh, nuts.
This dog just wouldn't leave me alone, and it literally threw me to the floor and bent me over, and it just wouldn't stop. And I was screaming blue murder, get this dog off me.
What about
When you say, Dad, can you get me one of these?
Broxy? Amanda's dog. They did the same.
Roxy did the same as well. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. My leg got humped by a Rangers supporter.
That's why she's never been right since. Sorry, Rob.
I've had a cat trying to do
I love you.
Oh, give it up.
You've had what?
Cat doing pencil sharpener on me knee.
Have you? A cat?
Yeah.
You've ever seen a cat's arse on Jackie? It looks like a pencil sharpener.
No, I'm not on about his butt. I'm on about his little tiny lipstick that comes out.
Rob's just said the dogs not pick up these things from their owners, i.e. Bruno.
Well, definitely not from me. What should I say? He's been watching me. No. You know something? I've got to face shoes when you come in the arcade. I'm going to be like this.
Mm.
No, that wasn't you, Jackie. It was your twin sister.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Rob, it was my friend Amanda's dog who actually she's got the Rangers bar, and her dog is called Broxy, and just wouldn't stop humping my leg when I was trying to get my hair done. It just wouldn't stop.
No, it's true that. It is true as well.
Big up Bruno, Mouse Chargers put. Bruno. Oh God, that dog was in some state, so wasn't it? It really was.
It was so strong, but
Yeah.
honestly, wasn't it, Pete?
Yep.
Even my next door neighbour.
That was my dad's drinking buddy.
Even one of my next door neighbours, they had German Shepherds as well, and she was actually built like a guy, and he had her pinned against the wall, and we could not get him off her, honestly.
Mm.
Oh, we just woke up Broxy, thought we were calling him.
Oh, bless
sorry,
him.
baby.
No, I'm off now, but what a good giggle and had a lovely evening. Honestly, made me smile. Thank you, hosts and chat stars. Oh, thank you, Mouse.
Oh, thank you, Mouse. Catch up with you again. Thank you.
Well,
What about
Mate, you naughty. Naughty but nice.
Mum?
Yeah?
What's your weirdest customer request?
What's my weirdest customer's request? What do you mean? What they've asked me for?
Yeah,
What in what?
in anything.
What? Food? What?
In anything.
What's my weirdest customer's request?
Yeah.
In
I'll
anything?
give you a clue. A little man that liked something happening to him.
That was in my shop.
Go on then.
In
It
Local
was still
Jewellery.
a customer. It was still a customer.
Yeah, that was in my shop. Oh, Pete, you was in the shop that day when he brought that blown up doll because it didn't have the hole that he wanted. Oh my God! I've got a face on
I told her to take it over, watch it.
Repeat that, please.
No, in my shop at the back. I don't know if anybody remembers Lovely Jubbly on Chapel Street. It was a big, massive shop, and we
Yeah, the
sold
sex shop.
everything. We sold everything from donuts, ice cream, slushies, everything. Vaddy the flowers, ornaments, towels, beach towels, bikinis, flip-flops, you name it, yeah?
I want
It's
dolls
about
with
the
no
size of
holes.
the arcade from the front to the back. Do you remember it?
Vaguely.
And on the left-hand side, we had an over 18s.
It was called Try Before You Buy.
So Paul, who worked with me, he would be on the ice cream and the donuts on that side, and I'd be on the other side, at the other till. And every time, it didn't matter who it was, it came up with a vibrator, whatever. Every time Paul looked over at me, I turned my back round like that, kidding on getting a carrier bag because I just was, I couldn't stop laughing because honestly, the amount of people that come in for these vibrators, honestly, and different things, honestly. and I don't know.
What's that puncture repair kit then?
And the Asian woman, should I say, they like the white. They like the other vibe. They didn't come in for the black vibrators. They come in for the other ones. True that. It is true.
Yes.
Honestly.
Came in for the vibrators, not the black man one.
I thought she worked at Happy Days, not fucking Ann Summers.
Oh, my.
Right, okay, but what did the little man want you to do? What did he tell you that what did he tell you that he pays for?
Oh, dominatrix.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted me to work. He wanted me to be a dominatrix. Honestly.
Yeah, but what did he want you to do?
I'm around the lovely jubbly shop.
What, stand on his back?
Yeah.
Stand on his back with big high boots on, and he gives because he goes to some place and they give him £70 for standing on his back with big high boots on. He wanted me to stand on his back.
I'll stand on his back.
Claire says she'll stand on his back.
I'll stand on his back.
Pete, my battery's going on my phone. Can I take this out?
He was a little man. He was only little.
Oh, we had some right ones in that shop, I'm telling you. But I tell you what, I love my shop. I really did. We used to have a good laugh. It was so funny, honestly.
Well, that's it. Tell us some stories about the shop, Mum.
Oh, basically, it's just about that, like the over 18s and stuff like that. That's the only funny side. Is when me and Paul was working together.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, if anybody remembers it, put it in the comments. Lovely jubbly on Chapel Street. Because I'd like to hear what people would say about it. Honestly, if you remember it. It's only like 10 years ago since I had it.
Yeah, it had like an Only Fools and Horses sign.
Yeah, and we had an ice cream takeaway at the front as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Andy remembers it.
Andy remembers it.
Oh, Rob, were you that little man?
Yeah, well, the price has gone up now.
Okay, then, can I ask you, did you find your hole? It was missing.
Did you find your hole? Andy's saying straight away,
Oh.
he never went in for the naughty stuff.
What did he go in for?
And Rob says, no, that was an extra £20.
Oh my days.
Michael Bethwaite, would you add a Lucky Drink Ducks machine in Happy Days? That's Peter's department again.
A lucky duck.
Yeah.
Oh, night, Karen. Thank you.
Karen.
See you when you come back to Blackpool.
A lucky duck, is that not like a hooker duck?
So we've gone from blown up dolls to hookers.
No, hooker duck. No. No, that's Walk on the Wild Sides department. And Higgett's curb crawling on Central Drive.
Oh, I can't believe it's not there, Mum.
Yeah, you will get a slap.
Right, what's he saying now? I'm just trying to get Claire and Mike back.
Rob's just put, I don't fancy asking for a lucky duck when I'm drunk. I might get a slap. I dare not ask where you met Steve. Walk by my side.
Where did you meet?
We met him through the Crap Boys.
We met him through Higgett.
Yeah. Ooh, the sausage highlight for me, that one. Yeah. Yeah, you can't get away from the Higgett. No, it wasn't. It was the McMaster and walk by my side, wasn't it? With the German sausage.
Oh yeah, they were really getting into that, wasn't they? Come on.
Yeah. I'm on Stephen's channel. Do you, Andy?
You got timed out again,
Is that?
Claire.
No, it's a bit like Kentucky Derby, but win tickets. Oh right, I've not seen that one. I'll have to have a look.
Was you ever in that shop, Claire?
What's that?
Was you ever in Lovely Jubbly?
I don't know if I was. I vaguely remember it, and I could have gone in with my mum and my dad because they liked all that sort of, joke themes and stuff like that. And so I probably did, because I know that we went to the pub on the corner as well.
Stanley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We done karaoke in there.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, Stanley Arms. I'll tell you a story about my shop, yeah, and about the traffic wardens, yeah.
I've lost my volume again because the Happy Days group called.
You've lost it.
Yeah. I can hardly hear, but it's all right. Carry on.
Oh, okay.
We can definitely on the feed, so it's all
You
right.
can hear us, yeah? Anyway, I'm talking about the traffic wardens here. Because you're not allowed to park outside and stuff like that because they're right on your top in there. Well, outside my shop, there was no park. You couldn't park anywhere. You can park, but it was double yellow lines, yeah? So my brother came to see me, and my nephew, he's got autism, yeah? And sometimes he will get out of the car and sometimes he won't. So this particular day, he wanted to get out the car and come into the shop. So he came into the shop with my brother to see me. And the next minute, this traffic warden walked up, and he was a little gay traffic warden. And he's just ready to give him a ticket. So I goes out screaming and shouting at him like you do. You jumped up traffic warden, you're this, you're that. You know what I mean? He's only been in there 5 minutes, everything like that. So then because I saw he was going to give him the ticket and put it on his car, I went like that. I said, listen, I said, what it is, I said, it's my brother and this is his son. He's got autism and sometimes he wants to get out of the car and sometimes he doesn't. I said, but at the end of the day, I said, he's had the runs, I said, and he's pooed all his pants and he's run on my shop to use the toilet. I said, that's the only reason being that my brother was in there an extra 5 because he was shouting he's been in there more and blah, blah, blah. I said, that's the reason he was in there for 5 minutes, more than 5 minutes. So the little traffic warden, right, he said, oh, right, okay, but I tell you what, you better not do it the next time. You better tell him he needs to park around the corner and not park outside here. Well, there was me. I was going, oh, you're so sweet, you are. And I was cuddling him and everything. My brother says, 1 minute you're screaming and shouting at him, next minute you're cuddling and slapping his little face like this. That's him again. That was him when you were parking outside the Mermaid. He was letting you off because he was quite sweet.
Yeah, I've seen a video of his Bitcoin.
Who's?
Do you want to put bunches? There's a covering Gestapo.
Yeah.
Could be racist.
Mike had a bad day with traffic warden. When the last time I was at Whitehaven Hospital, it got really funny with him and like was picking deliberately on Mike. It was eyeballing Mike. So like just as I was coming out, Mike says, "Claire, it's trying to hurry up. I know you're on crutches, but try and hurry up because this is that falls after me."
Yeah.
When the traffic warden went right off on one and Mike said, "How dare you call me a Gestapo? I had family that were Jews," and then you know, it looked like he was going to smack Mike one, and I was like, "Hey, fuck off, mate." So I could see he deliberately targeting him. He deliberately trying to wind him up. I said, "No, fuck off. I'm disabled and I'm getting in my car." I didn't have my disabled badge yet. I was still waiting on it. I was still waiting on it from the post, but I didn't have it yet.
Oh, they are like the Gestapo. They really are. But what the funny thing was is because I was screaming and shouting at him 1 minute, and then I was giving him a hug and a kiss the next because he took the ticket away and never gave him the ticket. And my brother said to me, "You're off your nut, by the way." Screaming and shouting at him and then giving him a hug.
No, if that traffic warden had left my follow on, I was going for him in the crowd. I didn't care. He was whacking me.
Oh, that didn't sound right.
What? Going after him with my crutch.
Yeah.
Bring the phone back, Optical. What do you mean?
Crutch, not crutch.
Oh, he is like a pervert. What do you mean? Bring the phone back. What does Optical mean? Bring the phone back, Claire? Is he not hearing what we're saying or something? Oh, they've been timed back again, Pete. Mike and Claire. That thing again.
Oh, he couldn't hear Claire.
He couldn't hear Claire. Okay.
I can hardly hear any of you.
They've been timed out. The timer on the plug again, you know what we have for the Christmas decorations.
All right.
It's gone off again. Pete, will you sort it?
Look, there's a button on the side of it. Simon, look.
Yeah, he's really feisty, isn't he? I've watched a couple of his videos. I think he did one in he did one in Blackpool, didn't he? On Coronation Street.
Oh.
The guy who argues with the traffic wardens.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but the little gay guy, he was all right in the end. Like I say, I was screaming and shouting at him 1 minute and then giving him a cuddle the next.
I'm really struggling to hear.
Do you think it might be because it's too near the portal, maybe?
No, it's because the Happy Days chat rang through, and what happens is because it's on Messenger, it cuts my volume off.
Oh, okay.
I've not seen that one, DJ Audits. Yeah, they're like little Hitlers, the security at the Pleasure Beach. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that no one can hear me. I'm saying I can't hear Mum. The connection's gone a bit funny. I don't know what's up with it. But I'm not stopping the feed. I'm just, I'm struggling. Want to be police? Yeah, well, that's it. Give them a uniform and the turn Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, it's true. That's what they are, isn't it?
It's a power trip, isn't it? No, you're doing it to me again.
You got timed out again.
Has Pete put that Premier on now?
It's just a little one.
No, it's just a little one he put on.
We're going on the 15th of February, Fiona.
He's just put a video on.
No, it's a little short thing. I'm just messing about.
What did you say?
I thought it was a premiere because it just popped up
Oh,
in the-
thank you, Kath.
Yeah, like little Stretch Armstrong's optical.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Kath.
Mike says he's going to go and watch Pete's 30 Seconds now because he loves him.
Oh, traitor.
You didn't need to.
Fine.
Yeah, we've been looking into different ideas on what to do. We're still going through them, really.
Oh, Rob's going to watch it as well.
Everyone's. Why has my dad put a premiere on now?
He goes mad when Higgett does it.
I've only put a 30 second thing on. You can't believe it. I can't resist them.
It's not a premiere. It's literally just a 30-second video.
It's not a premiere. It's just winding us up. That's all.
It's a 30-second clip.
220p.
Yeah, I told you.
Can you hear now, Lindsay?
What you
Oh,
doing? You haven't got 220 pences.
Yeah.
thank you, Bitcoin. Bitcoin says he'll watch it later. 220p's in the trolley.
Yeah, it's literally 30 seconds long.
Oh, see, mate, you traitor.
Hey, Pete should have sold that trolley for the pound and made fucking 60 pence.
You know what? You've sat on. You know, you're going to go to the shops tomorrow now with 220p to try it.
How many people go to the shop tomorrow with 220p to try it?
Yeah, me.
Mate, ask me that question again. You asked me last night.
No, because I know I won't be safe.
You want it?
Thank you, Kath.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Go on then.
Jackie, if you could kill anybody and get away with it, who would it be except for me?
Oh, wait a minute. No, I've got to answer that one. Not you answer it for me. Well, you know, I really liked you up till about 15 minutes ago until you turned around and said you were going off to watch Pete's premiere.
That's actually a lie because it wasn't 15 minutes ago, it was only 5.
Okay. I might be exaggerating a bit. All right. Okay. Okay. 5. Right. Okay.
But you still left.
But I didn't leave because I used my phone.
You still shouted out that you were going to watch Peter's premiere.
Yeah, I've got a pill and I've got a phone. I watch Pete's premiere.
Exactly, Rob. Rob says you never said last night except for me. You're saying it now.
Last night you never said except for me in your question.
Well, I am entitled to swap it a little bit.
No, you're
It's
not.
been 20.
I'm just reading the comments, guys. I can't hear anything that any of them are saying. You can't hear what they're saying. I think it's because his phone's near the portal.
No, it's because we rang the messenger chat and because Lindsay's doing live on her phone, it made the.
Oh, hold on.
Do you need anything? What?
Yeah, that'll do. Thank you.
Mum,
Right.
Mum.
Yeah. It's all right. Maddie's just been ringing from the shop.
Right.
Optical.
Mum, say something.
I need the other adapter for this phone because Lindsay can't
Right, no, it worked.
Can you
It's
hear
that, it's
now?
that group chat that keeps messing my life up.
I can't hear Lindsay. Can you hear us now?
It's the ringing of the group chat on Messenger. There's
Yeah, I was trying to ring you on your personal messenger, Jackie, instead of in the group chat, and then it doesn't make Lindsay's feed go quiet.
Oh, okay then. Do that then. That's better. Do that then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you on your chat.
Yeah, okay. That's better.
it has gone a bit Pete tongue. Well, should we call it a night then, since all this is
Is that
going on?
better?
Yeah.
I can't hear Lindsay now.
Yeah, I can't hear you, and we're gonna have to come off the stream, so we may as well say goodnight to everybody.
Lindsay now. Yeah, I can't hear you, and we're gonna have to come off the street, so maybe we'll say goodnight to everybody.
Yeah, if you want to, yeah.
Can you hear me,
No,
Mum?
Andy says keep going. He can hear. They can hear us both.
I can't.
The only thing you can do now, if you want, is start another live.
The only thing you can do is start another live if you want to do that, or leave it. And we can do another one tomorrow.
No, we'll leave it and we'll do another one tomorrow. No, keep going. Well, we need to reboot. We'll have to reboot then.
Optical says keep going.
Right. Okay, is
Okay,
everybody going
guys,
to join
how
us if
many
we
wants us to
reboot?
keep going? How many wants to call it a night?
Right, okay, press 1 if you want us to reboot.
Good night, Anthony. The only thing I've done different, Claire, is I'm charging my phone up here, so it's right next to the portal.
Yeah, no, it's just because you were ringing the Happy Days chat, it rings everybody that's in that chat, so Lindsay's not quiet. But if me and you's just on a personal chat, it won't affect the live.
We're going to reboot.
You're going to reboot it, yeah?
Right, bye.
Bye. Reboot.